Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. And we continue playing Rogue Trader Warhammer 40k. I almost start speaking Spanish for some reason. I don't know. Look, it was a long week. Yeah, it was really hard, long week, and the heat here is just something that's so hard to manage for me, for the person who's living in, well, mostly cold countries and prefer cold. But anyway, it's been some time. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, Iraq 5. We took our navigator lady, and she seemed to be another one. Yeah. Wait, what are we going to do? I was a drunken sailor. You don't need this one for sure. I don't know what to do with you. I would say I don't know what to do with you. Warp 46. You have 35. That's not a lot. Okay. Tech use. Tech use is 38, 30, 40. Yeah, we have something different here. Okay. Let's level up. Let's do some really nasty stuff. Okay. Sucker minors, sucker majoris. We need level 14. Level 14, we need level 14. Okay. Have range of 2 cells or more. Have their range increased by plus. Wait. The psychic powers that have a range of 2 or more cells will have the range increased by plus 3. Give that. Give me that. Easy. Fellowship. Willpower 55. Let's get some fellowship up and running. You. Aftershock. Every time that deals mental damage from any source other than aftershock. What is aftershock? Aftershock. This one? No, this is psychic shrek. Oh, wait a minute. At the end of the next turn. Okay, so if I will hit an enemy 20, he will suffer 10 more damage. Okay. Flawless plan, that's not it. Age of Fate, nah, natural. When Sake used Divinal Sake power on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally will gain unnatural luck. When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead of the unnatural effect is removed. Okay. This one could be good. We have enough damage now. For now. Yeah? No? Warp mines. There's too much stuff I want to have. Wait a minute, you have +4 and Malus had +3 cells. Why? Characteristics? Oh, perception. Okay. Yeah, let's give you this one. Perception. Yeah, let's increase this one. complete you meanwhile. Yeah, ballistic. Oh, perception, no, ballistic. This is all we have? Okay, let's have a look. This is one ability, just a regular ability, okay. Controlled shot, the soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Dash. In the selected duration, spending all their movement points does not provoke attack of opportunity. That's not too bad. The next range area attack made by soldier deal 110 damage and has additional 22 dash reduction. That's really good. And range immediately spends all the AP and MP grants cover efficiency. Okay. Next ranged burst attack will have its base rate of fire doubled but deal 25 less damage. Controlled shot, not too bad. And actually, you know, dash is really good. We don't have area attacks. Ranged area attacks. For now, at least for now. Okay. Dash it is. You have and you. Reckless strike. The warrior next melee attack gains 20 armor penetration, 8 damage, ignores 12 of parry. Who survives an attack and chased by ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged. Oh no, that's not really that good. Warrior marks a target, gaining 22% armor and 6 damage on melee attacks against this target. Ooh, sworn enemy. Breakthrough looks really good. The warrior gains the slash ability with 1 charges for this round. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. Slash 0 AP. The warrior dashes through an enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes melee attack with minus 50% reduced damage can be applied. Also, we can just go through the enemy and stand from behind. Does not provoke attack of opportunity. Okay, forceful strike. The warrior gathers all the might for crushing cells. The next melee attack pushes an enemy away. I don't really like pushing away. The distance of push is equal to 3 cells. This cannot be used with heavy rock saw. Okay. Don't scream. Oh, don't. The warrior unleashed the refined scream, drawing attention of the enemies and becoming priority target for the enemy who fails willpower resistance for returns. Okay, so sworn enemy, and maybe next time we will get Daunting Scream. Do want Daunting Scream. But okay. Demolition. No, you are demolition, and this one you're not doing. By toughness, it represents ability to resist negative effects. Yeah, actually. Athletics 45, 40. Yeah, let's. Wait a minute. It's 60 already, so maybe increase Medicare or let it be athletics. Okay. You. Meanwhile, oh my god. Stable routes. Navigator uses navigator power. Well, degradation is reduced by 1. Yeah, I took that. Yeah? I took that or not? I don't remember. Enemies damaged by navigators have 10% additional damage from any source of warp damage. Oh. stacks for each hit inflicted by the navigator. Ooh. Every event turn, second force and etc. The navigator gains additional action point. Every odd turn, navigator gains 20 perception. That's interesting. Every enemy the navigator has in their line of sight has its dodge and hit chance reduced. That's great. Navigator starts all turns, including extra turns, with 3 additional movement points. When an ally combat gains insight, the navigator gains stacking willpower. And we are doing 2 times extra turns, yeah? You do an extra turn, and you do an extra turn. Stacks up 5 until the end of the combat. Stacks up 5 times. And willpower is doing ability to withstand horrors of the warps, terrors of space. It also increases the chance of resisting. Okay. Mind over matter. Navigator makes all resistance tests with the willpower. If it's higher than the base curve. Okay. Open to the warp. Enemy affected by the power's 10 penalty to resistance. If the navigator's perception higher than agility, their dodge calculating using perception instead. Yeah, that's actually a really good one. Enemy moved by navigator power suffer 4 damage for the end of their movement until increased by 4 for every cell they move. Do you move with your... I know. Heal 6 wounds at the beginning of every turn and gain 1 additional wound for every navigator talent taken. Healing increased by +1 every creature killed in between. No, that's not really... I'm not risking those. When a navigator uses navigator power that has not been used in this combat, the navigator gains 2 perception till the end of the combat. Okay. 30%. 1 additional damage for 5 bonus characteristics of the navigator's current equipment, staff casting. Okay. Until the end of the combat, the enemy damaged by navigator suffer 5 additional damage from all attack of opportunity. Okay. While under the effect of navigator power, enemy have their armor reduced by -11. That's not too bad. And this reduction is increased by devastating parameter of the navigator staff, but does not stack. Devastating. The first use of an attack navigator power per turn does not set the power on cooldown, does not count toward the attack limit per turn. The second use of the power of the use of the different attacking navigator power, the same, yeah, okay. Under my protection, allies that are targeted by navigator abilities, resistance, okay. 5 fellowship. Navigator power, then okay. I cannot say that there's like a lot of really like no-brainer cool stuff, but a lot of not too bad stuff. This one could be really interesting because we have 3 psychos here, yeah. 10 additional damage from any source of warp damage. The damage stacks for each hit inflicted by navigator stacks up to 5 times. It could be not too bad for boss fights, I guess. So we will take it. No, not a fell. Willpower 60, perception 55. Willpower. Yeah. Let's grab some more willpower. Okay. This one. In a corner in front of navigators, suffer huge damage. The effect might also pass through or become stunned. Okay. Okay. So the plan was to go like that, yeah? Let's go. Let's do it. If the plan was like that, we're going to begin scan unknown planet, yeah, like unknown stuff on the planet. 50 XP, that's good. Mining post, nothing added the world expense. Yeah, okay, looks like nothing in there, yeah. On the Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officers deck. The lady navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom where United crew members are shunning her in terror? You should... Yeah! What the heck is going on? Oh, that's so
Lord Captain,
fancy.
my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
The lady navigator is engrossed in Perusian? I don't know that word. The dusted domes, which appear to have been neglected by the other officers, be it because of flaws or dullness of mind. Okay. When you walk closer, Casa look up at you, starts and hides with a book behind her back. She's hiding some books. Okay. To see you adjusting to life aboard the ship, yeah. Alas, the title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention of all the times. Pointed the book you have found reading. What do you think you're doing here? I didn't give you permission. Whoa, no. Maybe some other day we will play like a tyrant, but not today. It pleases me to see you adjusting to life aboard the ship.
Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous. In my search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color.
Oh well, you know, it's a bridge. It's an action place. The event that took place on the Iraq 5 must have shaken you greatly, are you well? Your only attendant is your wallet from Iraq 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards? I hope that you have had ample time to climb yourself and your powers. Let's ask how she's doing.
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Okay. You're fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
Oh yeah, she's definitely of this world.
Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Cassie gently brushes the dust off the cover with her thin clawed hand, her eyes filled with longing after reminiscing about her lost home. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. Your only attendant is your wallet from Iraq 5. Do my sons not measure up to your standard?
No, no, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
That's absolutely fine. Perception? Oh, perception does succeed. Cassia cringes ever so slightly. Oh, really? Adjust the adornment of her forehead. Oh my goodness, it's already started. Then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of Navigator often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It's unsurprising then that Casa prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks. Yeah, I can get that. I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility.
Oh.
But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Ooh.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
Maybe I do like you.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
She lost it just a little bit. What should we do with the drunken sailor? Yeah, and what options do we have? I'm beginning to think, Lady Casa, that the feelings I have for you are far more complicated than common sympathy. I cannot say that I don't agree with the first one. You have nothing to apologize for. Humans' emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it's just as natural to share them with others. That's quite a good one. Quite right. So I would ask that you mind what you say from now on. No, definitely not. It's indeed difficult for me to feel empathy for mutant. However, the crew will be in harness on that of its navigator. Definitely not. I believe the conversation has reached a national conclusion. No, it's not. What should we do? Yeah, I just want to remind you that's first time I'm playing this game, so I don't know anything that will happen. I don't know what consequences we will face. Yeah. Yeah, she's a mutant. She's such a child. You know what? Screw it.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions. There are so many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words.
Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Cassia looks up, surprised, her ruby eyes staring at what she sees behind you. Yeah.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station.
That's good.
Of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
She places hand on her breastplate. First time losing people, yeah?
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
I cannot say that this is not amusing. This is quite amusing, but childish? I believe yes, but who said that it's bad? I am by myself, I'm also really often childish, but I'm almost 40 years old, damn it. So that's not freaking bad. I would not dare to make fun of a lady's feelings, especially not one who has captivated me since my first eye on her. Oh my goodness, this will... Oh. I would rather find amusement elsewhere, perhaps in the privacy of my chair. Oh, no, definitely not. No, we're not doing stuff like that. She's too pure for that. What I found childish in your manners of addressing me if they were your friend, mistaken belief that anyone here could be interested in hearing about your emotional... Oh my goodness. I understand what you're going through. My own life turned upside down not long ago. I'm not in the habit finding amusement the expense of... Oh, yeah, okay. This one is more neutral. I would prefer this one, but we're already making her feeling happier. Let's continue doing this one. I cannot say that let's say like that. When I saw her on Iraq 5, yeah, I thought like, oh my god, we need to save this woman. But you do remember the previous episode? Yeah, I believe it was previous episode. And little by little, yeah.
Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued.
Yep.
You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady.
Akasia blinks in surprise, her eyelashes fluttering and delicate blush surfaces her cheek. Yeah. Struggling to maintain an expression of polite indifference, Kasia covers her burning face and swiftly exits the room. Yeah, well, I really hope that we will help her feeling freely, feeling better. Ooh, roots? Really? That's the book she was reading. Oh my. Secrets of gallant conduct. How to express your feelings to a noble lady. Oh, hello. An admirer who seeks the favor of a refined lady is well advised to maintain pointed courtesy and fineness in his every deed an honorable admirer will never defile a noble's lady heirs with crude or indecent words, and neither will he allow himself conduct that could besmirch her honor and dignity. Above all, the admirer should remember that the relationship begins with the right choice of words. Shower your lady with compliments that will essentially her finest qualities without putting her in position of discomfort. This taking some practice to do actually. A word chosen elegantly and spoken with genuine warmth may bring about a change in the lady eyes as she looks upon you. But also this one that's not only depend on the man, that depends on the intelligence of woman. Yeah. You can choose whatever compliments, like billion of compliments, but if woman is not intelligent enough, she will be like, hey, well, let's go to KFC, you fuck. What can you do about that, yeah? Okay, once your interactions has grown more intimate, always be sure, remember the simple rules of etiquette. For example, should the lady drop her handkerchief? Handkerchief? Oh, handkerchief, yeah. The deepest expression of sympathy for her would be to perform the following gesture: pick up the handkerchief, wait a brief moment, then bring the handkerchief to your lips and touch it lightly before returning it to the lady. This noble gesture will assure the lady of the seriousness of your intentions. Remember that the flower bud of true feeling takes time to blossom. Patience, loyalty, and impeccability in adhering. I know, adhering. Okay, adhering to the decorums of the nobility is the key in the lady favorable disposition. Okay. Oh, well, I've already read about those stuff, like somewhere. I don't remember. In some book, maybe? Somewhere? Something like that? But this is basically our guide, yeah? What to do. She's noble. I do like it. She's childish a little bit. She's really fragile, and this is my weakness. When the women are fragile and vulnerable. I guess not only mine, eh? Boys. Not only mine. This is in our nature, in most of ours. Our, like, man's nature. To protect. Anyway, let's continue going. This is where visit Ricciardi as a prison planetoid. Wait, from the other side. From the other side. We were told to talk to the authorities as soon as possible. Screw it, we will talk to them soon enough. Lord Campton, sorry to disturb you. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seemed to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think her master Versaria's voice. In any case, I want to warn you in advance. Yes? Is something wrong? Something happened? The everyday sound of the bridge are disturbed by voices raised in the anger. Ballad voice is loudest of all. This is not the conduct of an officer. There is an antics of a high bond brought out on a log. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. The young woman standing before Ballad tries with all her might not to quail under the onslaught of her superior's anger. She flutters but then manages to look at him in the eye and say, I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge. Oh, sorry. I need to have a sip of. What do I have here? Coffee? Coffee. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence toward the higher ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avrila went, requesting permission to speak. Went, falls silent, and then addressed rashly. On a matter of extreme importance and urgency. The last one will be all like always. I will not tolerate this content. Yeah. Speak, Lieutenant. This matter cannot wait any minute now. An assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on order to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. Yeah, so basically killing them. But I'm convinced that the step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by actions of one of the senior officers. Wendt is almost trembling with tension as she delivers her speech, her face extremely pale. Abelard in no hurry to intervene, lets out a skeptical huff. He glances at Surbeck, who is standing not far from him, but she maintains a stony expression. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Senchal Verserian. Yeah, Verserian. And to intervene in what's happening in the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or massacre on our hands. Yeah. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship, and no one has informed me. I would not deem it a problem worthy of the rogue traders' attention. The lower decks, as it so happened, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up to dare to establish workers' rules across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we are still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Abelard scoffs. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. Interesting situation. But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addressed the malconcert directly, he will quell the unrest. I dread to think that what problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room? I have already given you the means to resolve the problem. You simply need to use them. Vent again. If I may, your lordship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. Yeah, exactly. No, like, look, I'm starting to get into this one. So look, there was a previous Lord Captain who was crushing the rebellions, yeah? We are the new Rogue Trader, Lord Captain, we are new one. And I guess if it's possible, or maybe they're luring us downstairs. How did all this start? The situation could boil over any time, so I'll give you the condensed version. All it begins when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who has been killed in the drunken brawl. Ooh. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged the cleansing rite to be performed, and opened investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between enforcers and workers to a head. That's not good. First of all, you haven't found any, like I said, alive heretics. There could be. So either they've been hidden by lower decks, or they are definitely not dead because someone had this one. Where does Central Versarian comes into all of this? I shall explain. I beg you to hurry, time is running out. I will not hurry since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as I see fit. Look, if that's the case, I guess the best option would be to talk to this guy who had the heretic, what was that, trinket, yeah, on him. Just talk to him, then to him if necessary, interrogate him. Just, yeah, okay. There is an established order to the way things are done on the ship, and one of the pillars of that system is that rogue traders' attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Essential's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course, when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hands. So, long as I live, not one of the women who murdered Theodora von Valencias will find refuge on the ship. I do understand Abelard from the other side. I do understand him. But maybe it's time to change. No. We need to. Oh shit! Now we need to go downstairs. You were far too heavy-handed. Yeah, maybe he was really heavy-handed. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors. That's really, I don't like to hear that on my vessel. It has driven the people to the brink. Now there is a strike on the lower deck in Depot 4, to be precise. The 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into all-out insurrection, yeah, but when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault until crush the strike with maximum force. Oh, that's not how we do it. She reported concerns and immediately start killing people all around. That's not how we do it now. Abelat, what do you have to say? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself, I have no objections. We need this one. This matter is not worse for the rock droid this time. No, I'm certain the Essential was acting within the authority, but I will have soundness of its decision for. Okay. I've had enough. I will go down to the law. Oh, maybe they're luring me. Oh well, if they're luring me, it's perfect opportunity to finish off cultists by our own hands, yeah? Brave the Emperor, thank you, Lord Captain. An enterprise bordering on the Sphomoric, but please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. Like, yeah, let's go. Oh? So back. Lord Captain, I regret that enforcers were unable to handle the situation, which then lead to you and the Essential's involvement. I consider it my duty to go to give myself and see the expedient resolution of this incident. So we're all going down, yeah? Yeah. No other options, yeah? I guess we will have something like fight if we have all the battle crew. Lower Deck Rebel.
Is there money to be made?
And this is a blood reflexively, oh my goodness, wipes the sweat from his brow and startlingly human gesture, and tell one a rare moment when he allows his age and awareness to show through his armor like veneer of self-assurance. The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace the locals with servitors. Oh. No, Abelard, no. There is a humans for a reason. They were shouting your name. Yeah, exactly. Of course there was. The organization of daily routine life in the ship rests upon my shoulders. A mountain of challenges and problems from which I endeavor to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation of the lower decks has been cause for concern, and I have intervened personally on more than one occasion. Oh, that must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them you are a kind to a creature of legend, one who stood on the steps of the golden throne, no less. Where am I, the man whose name is attached to every order declarations all lowering a base heat? A base heat? Really? We need to get the bottom first.
I'm at your service.
Did you want something?
Step away from this crap, please.
Keep your wits about you.
What's wrong with my mouse? It's not working properly. Walls. Okay, guys, I guess this is going to wait until next episode. Really hope that you enjoyed this episodes. And as always, I'm wishing you have a good day, and I will see you really soon. Bye bye.